What's up, UFC fight fans? I'm here with my UFC 100 prediction video. I guess a few of my videos were criticized for not giving as many reasons for the why I think who is going to win. So I'm going to try a little bit different. Might be a little bit longer, but if you guys like my short predictions, you can all say fuck you to the guy who thought I should be clear about why I think who's going to win. Well, the first fight I'm going to talk about, and I'm not going to talk about the whole card because it usually doesn't air, and I don't really care about half the fighters anyway. But there's quite a few fights that are good on this card, so let's get to it. Mac Danzig and Jim Miller. I think it's easily Mac Danzig's fight. I think he's going to choke him out in a first or second round. I'd like to say the second round, really very early in the second round. But my UFC picks, my fantasy picks, I did already choose that he get him in the last minute of the first round. But that's all right. Submission choke, probably a guillotine. Mac Danzig. I understand that Jim Miller is pretty tough though, but he has fought the decision a couple times. I fought the decision with Matt Wyman, that handsome Matt Wyman, and Gray Maynard beat him by decision not that long ago. So I just don't think that he's really got it right there. Especially with Mac Danzig's coming off 2 losses. I think that he's gonna be coming in hard, heavy, and he's just gonna wanna end that fight. So I don't think that Miller's gonna be able to deal with that. I hope that's better. Second fight of the night. This actually, I kind of care about this fight more than I care about Frank Mir and Brock Lesnar. I'm relatively positive I know what's going to happen between Mir and Lesnar. But this one's Mark Coleman and Stephan Bonner. I'm an old school UFC fan, so if you guys are going to hate on the old guys or whatever, I respect those guys. I think they're tougher and than the guys that are nowadays. Just the guys nowadays have more rounded skills because there's more training available. If there wasn't so much training available, they'd be on the same level. Guys like Mark Coleman would still reign supreme if the sport hasn't been evolving the way it has. He's always going to be a pioneer, but I don't think he can take Stephan Bonner. I think that he's past his game, but he fought Rua looked like shit that night. Anyway, I'm gonna give it to a second round. I'm gonna say referee stoppage is gonna be Stephan Bonner by punches from the top. That's just what I think is gonna happen. I'm glad to see Bonner back. That's awesome. I'm definitely a big fan of the tough one cast. So Stephan Bonner second round knockout TKO. It's not gonna be a knockout. It's gonna be a TKO. I have to talk about the Alan Belcher fight. He trains out of a place that I do video work for. I would be saying that I think he's going to win anyway, so I'm going to give it a TKO in the second round from him. Or KO. I mean, the guy's got sick power. So, I'm not even going to try and say Yashishiro Akiyama. I hope I said that right. Regardless, it's Belcher's fight. Dan Henderson, Michael Bisping. This is going to be a good fight, but I think that Michael Bisping's just going to outmuscle dude and just whoop his ass. Like, I love Dan Anderson. I understand that he's a tough dude and he's done some exceptional things in his career, but he's 38 years old. Michael Bisping's 28 years old. Michael Bisping's a beast. You guys see what he did with those knees? Man, that guy's a fucking beast. And I just don't think that Henderson's gonna have a prayer in hell to be able to hold on to that, especially like with those knees. It's just gonna be bad. But fighting to a decision with Chris Liedman was surprising for me from Michael Bisping. I thought he would have been better than that. Although I am a bigger fan of Chris Liedman's than I am Michael Bisping. I would always pay to see Chris Liedman fight before I would pay to see Bisping fight. But that being said, I think that Bisping is technically the better fighter, and he should have been able to put Liedman out. Liedman looked great that night. And alright. Anyway, Michael Bisping. Where is it? John Finch and Paulo Tiago. I think that John Finch is going to take him down and submit him. I don't think it's going to last very long. But Paulo Tiago is undefeated. So this could be an interesting match. I'm sure the guy's going to have a little bit more heart than normal because he doesn't want to lose his winning streak. He's 11 fights in a row. But he's only got one fight in. This is going to be a brawl. I don't know. This is a hard fight for me to call. Very hard fight. But I'm going to go with my first instinct, and that was John Fitch by submission. I could be wrong. I kind of want to be wrong, actually. George St. Pierre and Thiago Alves. This is George St. Pierre's fight. I know Alves is a tough fighter, so he's got the knee knockout from Matt Hughes, but so what? This is. I don't think this is his toughest opponent yet. I think BJ might have been his toughest opponent. Um, this fight ain't going the distance. This fight's going to be over in the second or the first round, and St. Pierre is just going to dominate. Finally, Frank Lear, Frank Lear, Frank Mir and Brock Lesnar, the rematch. Let me start out with saying, I fucking hate the fact that Brock Lesnar's in the UFC. I think it's a bunch of bullshit that he even got a title shot so fast. He did not earn that title shot. There's a lot of other guys there that deserved that title shot before he got it. It's all marketing, I understand, but whatever. Fuck him. He's a piece of shit. I hope he gets his leg ripped off. He's a huge beast, and he is very fast for a big man. But I don't care. I don't care. He's 3-1. Why is he a champion? Why is he a champion? Why did he even have the opportunity? Other than this. That's the only reason. And all you fuckers that don't really like MMA, are all excited about Brock Lesnar being a fighter, you don't know a goddamn thing about mixed martial arts. Thank you. Frank Mir, submission, leg lock.